Hi everyone, day 14 of the Strike Back Videothon marathon of videos, and today's topic of conversation is disappointing reads. Most books, if I'm not happy with them, I will DNF them. There have been several that I did last year that I did not finish, mainly because I couldn't be bothered to slog my way through books when I already had so many sat on the side waiting to be read. There were a few books that I got through and was not impressed with by the time I got to the end. The Dark Days Club by Alison Goodwin would be a prime example of a book telling me it's going to be one thing and turns out to be something completely different. Don't get me wrong, if you like Pride and Prejudice, Regency etiquette, with a little dash of demon hunting, then you will love the Dark Days Club. For me, when I was promised Buffy the Vampire Slayer in Regency London, and all I got was page after page after page of manners, I wasn't a happy girl. I finished the book. I won't be reading the rest of the series because, no, I was just so put off by the lack of action in the Dark Days Club. So that would be one example. Another one that I didn't particularly get on with would be An Ember in the Ashes. Can't remember her name right in the moment, sorry, but you know who I'm talking about. I know people love these books, but I found the violence for the sake of it and the love square kind of thing going on just fell flat with me. I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't a pleasant read for me. I know it probably wasn't supposed to be a pleasant read, but I can read about hard-hitting stuff. But then there's kind of like, I'm not enjoying this, reading hard-hitting stuff. And for me, An Ember in the Ashes just didn't do it. It wasn't my cup of tea. So, another series I'm afraid I won't be finishing. But I would say for me, it was a disappointing read because I thought it had been told to me that this is a really good read, this is a really good story to read. But I didn't feel that. But I know a lot of other people out there really do like it, and that's great, because it'd be boring if we all like the same thing. The main books I want to talk about today, though, are these two, Passenger and Wayfarer by Alexander Bracken. Now, a couple of days ago, I did books that I bought for covers. These were the prime examples given, because they are beautiful, and they match, and they tick all my boxes on the cover and matching book front. And I was told this story was like a treasure hunt through time with a dose of romance and excitement and adventure. And I went in expecting that. Oh, yeah. It wasn't the epic hunt through time for treasure that I thought it was going to be. The romance fell flat for me. And I thought the concept, which was awesome, the idea that people could travel through time was brilliant. And the way it was done in the story was brilliant. I loved it. But the story itself completely left me. I didn't feel anything. I didn't like the main character romance. I wasn't that interested in our lead characters, to be honest. I like the side characters much more. And I thought the concept of how the time travel works was wasted. I was really disappointed. This would be an example of a book series where I think I want more from it, but I want short stories set in this world, because it's a really interesting world. But the way the story is told to me and what I read were two different things. And it just made Passenger a slog and sort of a letdown. And then I had to finish with Wayfarer because obviously, you know, I've been left at a cliffhanger in Passenger. And Wayfarer just took ages to get going. And it failed to deliver on what I thought it was going to be about, which is a shame. I would like to reread these books at some point in the future, probably when I've kind of forgotten quite a bit about them, and just see if I can actually enjoy them without the expectations that I had put upon them. And I think that's probably my biggest problem I can sometimes let people's hype and expectations about a book make me decide what a story is going to be about, rather than reading the story itself and finding out what it actually is about. So I've been aware of that, and have been trying not to read books when everybody's hyping about them, which is why A Court of Wings and Ruin is still down on my shelf, just waiting for things to calm down a little bit. And I'll read it when I'm ready. But yeah, Passenger and Wayfarer, disappointing reads, but I'll give them another go. Hopefully they'll be better second time round. So today's shout out is Ashley Stormo. This channel page, I will leave a link to her channel down below in the description box. Please go and check her out. She is a very small booktuber, but I'm sure you guys can give us some love, give us some subscribes, and give us some viewing time as well. That would be really nice if you did that. Underneath that, you will find a link to my book blog and social media links. You can find me on Goodreads, Instagram and Twitter. Please leave your comments down below of most disappointing reads. Why was a book disappointing for you? If you got my problem, putting an expectation on a book and it's not that. I suppose we do the same thing with films, don't we? And as always, thank you very much for watching and happy reading. Bye.